In case you haven't heard, a famous nameplate with a quarter of a century of history in Australia has returned to Nissan showrooms. For those of you who have been living under a rock for the past few months, it's the Pulsar. And this particular model is the flagship variant of the regular Pulsar range, the Ti that comes with all the bells and whistles. All Pulsars come with a decent spread of standard features, including alloy wheels, cruise control, 6 airbags, multi-function and multi-adjust steering wheel, and a full-size spare wheel. Externally, the Ti boasts the biggest alloys, 17 inches in diameter, while at the front there are xenon gas headlights. Inside, the Ti takes on a luxury focus with leather seats, push-button engine start, Bluetooth with audio streaming, 2-zone climate control, a reverse view camera, and a colour sat-nav and infotainment display. And as the top-tier model until the arrival of a SSS Sports version, the Ti employs only a continuously variable auto gearbox, in tandem with the Pulsar's 1.8 litre petrol engine. We have to admit, we're not the biggest fans of CVTs. They tend to be a bit noisy and a little bit sluggish at building up to speed. And in the CVT of the Pulsar, well, it does have that sound of imitating a slipping clutch. But saying that, it accelerates smoothly and it's pretty quick to get off the line. And there's also another bonus over the manual, because the engine is doing about 1,000 revs less at highway speeds. That contributes to a cabin that is free of intrusive noise, including limited wind whistle and tyre roar, and efficiency. With fuel consumption improved by nearly 15% over its predecessor, this small Nissan slurps just 6.7 litres of unleaded petrol every 100 kilometres. It's as a comfortable, refined cruiser, where the Pulsar Ti hits the sweet spot. The suspension has a soft setup that is more focused on a ride that is supple and good at absorbing bumps, without being at the expense of body control. Yes, there are better cars to steer in the segment in terms of being sharper and more dynamic. But the thing about the Pulsar is that it's got lots of tyre grip, plenty of composure, and the steering is linear and well weighted. It's not exactly a small car at 4.6 metres long, though Nissan has also ensured good packaging has created generous cabin space for all occupants, as well as a massive boot. It may be a bit of an exaggeration to call this a mini limo, but the Nissan Pulsar Ti certainly has more in common with cars from a class above. And with the return of that badge, expect this car to be big metaphorically too.